From the industry, through the community, right into your home. It's the Green Room, and we're on. What's going on, everybody? It's Les from Cannabis Wiki. We are here with the cannabis social influencer, best-selling author, our North American cannabis flower, your Jackie Childs.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the Green Room.
And we are welcoming today our Red Seal Chef, Chef Marcel. What's happening, sir?
Welcome. First of all, what did you bring us here before we say what you're going to be doing? And what is this here?
We brought some chocolate-covered strawberries.
Infused?
Infused.
Roughly how many milligrams?
They're about 20 to 25 because of the different sizes of the strawberry.
Okay, so now chat amongst yourselves.
She's right. She's right in there. I like that. They are. What is the icing there?
It's a white chocolate on top of a dark chocolate.
Thank you.
Both made with the magical coconut butter.
Okay. See?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's very good. Very.
I'm a little jealous. I got a peanut allergy, so
wait.
I got to watch.
Oh, that's right.
Those are peanut free, and they're nut free as well.
Okay.
So he said he made it with the magical butter machine.
Which we have on our table.
It's an exciting brand new machine.
Ta-da.
Right.
Tell us how you did it and what you're going to be doing with the magical butter machine, and tell us why you're here at Wiki. We're excited.
We did the base recipe, which the recipe called for the base to be coconut oil.
Okay.
So we did the coconut oil, ran through the base recipe, and then we did the chocolate covered strawberry recipe.
So you made the base recipe with the magical butter machine? And easy, hard?
Easy. It's just as much as putting the stuff in. As soon as it's done, putting it through the filter, and it's good to go.
People friendly.
Putting it through the
People
filter.
friendly.
Where is that filter?
Everything should be right inside the box.
We'll let Marcel open it. Here.
Yeah, man. Give us a little demo of what's going on inside this.
Plus, we don't know what.
This is the 2.0, correct?
I don't know if it's a spatula or a fly swatter.
It should slide right up, I believe.
Perfect.
These are really good, by the way. I don't taste weed.
I prefer my products to not have that flavor.
Yeah.
So more of that surprise reaction.
I prefer your products to not have that flavor as well.
So how is it?
Really freaking good, but I just don't want to see my bad nail.
I'm not looking at the bad now. I want to know how it is.
It's delicious.
Okay.
Are you going to eat one or no, you're afraid?
They're nut free, I promise. My other half is nut intolerant as well.
All right, I'll get in on that. They look pretty, man.
Of course, he takes a small one.
Yeah, of course. Safety.
He's a baby.
In the wonderful box, we have our silicone glove
I walk, I don't run.
for anything when you're touching anything warm.
Mm-hmm.
The of glove.
So the glove's different.
But they call it the love glove, don't they?
Right?
Yeah,
The glove used to be green, correct?
it was. And
Okay.
The
now
color of our...
They've changed
old
the
walls.
color. Yeah. And then you have your filters.
For what? What do you mean your filters?
When you're done making your product in the magical butter machine to take the particulate out,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to pour it through the filters.
Particulate being, could be decarb weed.
Yeah, the flour, that sort of stuff that's
Okay.
left in there.
That's really cool.
And then we also have our amazing silicone
Spatulas?
for everything necessary to make everything. Oh, there's actually 3 in the box.
Oh, so we could share.
We can all cook together.
Get into that microphone, my friend. We want everybody to hear what you're saying.
Yes.
And then we also have our magical butter molds in there as well.
So I read on the package, they all say 21 and up on them. That's their new sort of safety branding thing, right? So you can, a medible, they call them.
Yeah.
So people can differentiate through it from a regular candy and a medible.
Yeah, that's
So all the magical butter molds now say 21 and up.
Yeah.
It's cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
So you're getting a lot. So you got 2 bags there. Are they specific for anything? The 2 different color bags?
They're
One's purple, one's...
They're different microns.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's a 25 micron, and I think this one's a 20.
I wouldn't have known.
No, it's
See?
190 actually. So that would be
So
your...
the lower the micron, the more finer?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
I dig it.
So yeah, you're gonna do your basic filter to get out all your flour particulate, and then you're gonna do the second filter just to make sure it's perfect.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because if you're making something clear, you don't want particulate in it. You want it to
Right.
look what it's supposed to look like.
So no matter what, the end process is here at this stage, you want to double filter this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it hard to make edibles? Like can anyone do it?
If you can use a stovetop or an oven, you can make edibles. It's no different. You can make any recipe that you make at home now and infuse it.
With butter, oil,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you use butter on a daily basis, then you make yourself a pound or 2 of magical butter. And then you use that as a substitute instead of using your normal butter. and then you can infuse anything. Or if it's a coconut oil recipe, the same sort of thing. Olive oil recipe, the same sort of thing.
So how easy is it for you to use this machine? Like so I compare it to, I said, like a coffee maker, your Keurig or your whatever's on your toaster. It's just another appliance in the kitchen. Is it that easy?
It is. It's just set it and forget it. So you're gonna put your stuff in that you need to put in. You're gonna hit the proper temperature, and you're on your way. And you go back afterwards, and it's ready for you.
Was there a smell from the magical butter machine?
Depending on the type of cannabis you use, not really, but you can if you're using a more pungent type kush.
I have one at home, and I don't remember there being a smell.
No, it's not a strong smell. You'll get a
So
stronger
is that like
smell.
a vacuum seal going on there when you put the top on, or is it just sits on top?
Oh, it's actually sealed.
It seals it.
Yeah, it's 100%
Like
sealed.
locks. And it's really hot. I
Oh, yeah.
remember everything's really, really hot.
Yeah.
Why?
So-
What kind of temperatures are we talking about?
I think it says on the top of it.
I believe it's 170 up to 190. It's not extremely warm,
Oh,
but it is.
Burn.
It's enough to burn your hand, especially with hot oil.
right.
Okay.
That's why they have that silicone glove thing.
Yeah. That's a great glove, and it's got the grips on it, so you're never gonna lose traction on your.
If you weren't using the magical butter machine, can you still make oils and everything? Like, can people still?
Oh, you can still do it on your own. It's the same process.
This is just simplifying it all.
It's foolproof.
Right.
It makes it so that you can set it, go to work, and come home, and it's ready.
Right.
It's for the people that live a busy lifestyle like ourselves. You don't have time to, say,
What do they call
simmer
those
a pot.
cookers?
The
one-
crock
pot.
Crock pot. Yeah, the crock pot.
so
You,
that's
you
what
throw your
it's-
roast or your whatever in it, your stew or your chili, and you leave.
Okay.
And come
So
back.
that's a crock pot. That's a
What do they call those?
the ganja
well,
crock pot.
so people make butter in their crock pots, right? They make and it takes overnight or whatever. So this is just
All right.
simplified it all.
Yeah,
This is just the same.
It makes it easy. It's all sealed in one unit. There's no chance of someone opening the crock
So before
pot on your
this
counter.
came along, that's the process that
Yeah.
you were doing. Okay.
Yeah.
So you like this?
I do. It's a quick, easy way to do it. I can set it, go to bed, and in the morning I know my product's ready for use.
Okay.
What are you gonna make with your you're gonna do a show for us later? What are you gonna make?
We're gonna do a whole bunch of different things.
Like-
we're gonna make new recipes for this machine. We're gonna do all sorts of things, including your basic recipes up to your high-end dinners.
Oh, all with using the magic stuff you've made from the magical butter machine.
Yeah.
So, we did a quick unboxing of it and looked at it, and it said that you needed Everclear or grain alcohol.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's
And why do you need it?
It's the purest alcohol form that you can actually drink. In Canada, it's only sold in Quebec.
Okay.
It's a high percentage alcohol. It goes up to 80-85%.
So what are the alternatives if you do? You
Yeah.
can't
What if you
get
don't
your
have
hands
that?
on
What do we use? What, or you don't know?
In
There is no
Ontario,
alternative.
In Ontario, you'd have to know someone who has the product, or you can actually order it in from Quebec, but it's going to be costly.
Oh, and what is that for though? Is that for tinctures or is that for?
That's for tinctures.
So what,
Okay.
that alcohol is illegal in Ontario?
It is. The
Yeah, why?
Percentage is too high.
Okay.
But Quebec can handle it.
It's the only thing my family used to drink when they went hunting.
Quebec.
Really?
Yeah.
So is it moonshine or no?
It's illegal moonshine.
Oh.
So that's a mandatory step that's needed.
Oh yeah.
For tinctures.
For tinctures, but you can
Okay.
also make oil tinctures. You don't have to necessarily. A lot of people who consume cannabis also don't want the alcohol in it as well. So it depends on the different person.
Mhm.
So it says on the box, oils 1 hour, herbal butter 2 hours, and tinctures 4 hours. Self-cleaning. It's super easy.
I like it.
It's just, listen to me. It's super easy. I'm going to go home and whip up a whole bunch of
It
magic
sounds
butter
like
foods.
it's super easy.
We have to hire a Red Seal chef to do it. It's so easy.
Wait till you see what this machine can do. It
Yeah?
can make sauces and everything right inside the machine.
What do you mean?
What do you
Like-
mean? Break that down.
Yeah, we will. What?
They have a great pizza recipe, or they have a Cheetos hot mozzarella stick recipe as well.
Right.
And it tells you how to make the marinara sauce right in the container.
So throwing all the ingredients
Yeah.
just inside the
It
magic
does
butter.
Leave it.
everything
Set it.
for you.
So
and
it
forget
really
it.
is a crock pot.
It is, except
Fancy.
it has a few more extra features. It'll
Lights.
blend
It has
for
lights
you.
and sounds.
Yeah.
Magical butter.
It's really cool. It's really,
the
really
crock
cool.
pot for your cannabis.
How much do they cost? Do we
Holla.
know? Do we know how much they cost?
I do not.
Are they $200?
I want to say they're $289 on Amazon, but I'm not 100% sure.
All right. So we won't shot call a number.
We won't.
Nah.
We won't what call?
Shot call.
Shock? Call?
Why you always
What's
hit me
that?
up? You know what? I'm going to just put in my docket.
I'm not hitting you up on your
I'm
docket.
going to straighten Jackie.
You straightened me out, Lester. I love it.
So you got a
This
meal
is my
that you're going to
favorite.
be preparing later on your show. What is it going to be?
We'll do a whole bunch of different
He's going to
things.
do a whole bunch of different things,
Mhm.
all infused. How high are the stuff? What are the doses of things you're making?
Depends on the amount of cannabis you add in and the percentage of the cannabis. So each show will figure that out so that we give people an accurate
Okay.
So what's the highest
Milligrams.
dosage you've put on a plate?
50 and 100 milligrams in one candy.
Damn. Now, was that for a medicinal patient?
Like for a cancer patient?
Yeah,
or-
I have cancer patients that is the dosage they need. They can't handle eating the actual Rick Simpson oil because they don't like the texture, the flavor.
Right.
We all know
right,
if you're
right.
sick, have cancer, you're nauseous.
Right.
So you try and accommodate the best you can. So if their favorite flavor is blackberry, I'm going to make them a blackberry gummy.
Cool. How did you start this? Like, how did you? So, if you were a chef first, right, and then you came to cannabis, or which way? Or you always liked weed?
I ended up when I was much younger finding out I had a brain stem glioma,
What's that?
tumor on my brain stem. You can still actually feel the bone mass, but the tumor's gone. And I was introduced to a couple who taught me what Rick Simpson oil was.
Okay.
And within 6 months, when I went back for my final checkup, because I gave up on secular medicine, that age I was athletic. I'd rather die than go through chemo and
Right.
radiation. And 6 months later, I went for my checkup, and it was virtually gone.
Oh, from Rick Simpson oil.
Another one of
The
the
rumors
incredible
are
stories.
true.
Well, there's a lot of stories.
Mm.
A
And
lot
so
of people have stories.
That got me inspired into cannabis infusion
Okay.
because I necessarily didn't like the taste back then. Now I love the taste of Rick Simpson oil, but back then it has a different flavor.
Right.
Because you were coming from the other side.
Yeah.
You didn't like
No,
cannabis.
I was anti-cannabis
an
before I
athlete.
tried it.
Right.
And and then I wanted to learn how to infuse food without adding the cannabis flavor.
Right. You
Like-
wanted to mask that flavor,
Yeah,
but
like-
still have something, make something good.
Yeah. Like certain things are good. Like if you want a compound butter for your steak and you want a little bit of cannabis flavor, that's awesome.
Mhm.
But when you get into people in the medical side that are suffering, like I said, most of them are nauseous. They don't want to eat anything that's going to give them an off taste or an off flavor.
Right.
So you got to work with them in order to make a product. And for a lot of my clients, a magical butter machine
Mhm.
would be a savior for them because this machine will even teach you and make gummies for you.
Right.
That sort of stuff.
Really, really easy too.
Yeah.
Like
It
we
puts
were
the
saying,
power in somebody's hands
It
to be
does.
able to
to make their own medibles.
It does.
That's awesome.
And it's a small investment considering that you get 10 milligrams from the OCS for $16 roughly.
I just got home from Vegas. It was $30 a gram. Like,
Wow.
Ouch.
ouch is right. And a 2 milligram THC pop was like this little can of pop was $6.50 plus tax and whatever. It had 2 milligrams in it.
So
Like
I'd have
sus-
to drink.
So just think,
200
yeah,
pops.
I'd have to drink them all
Yeah,
day long.
yeah.
It's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just gross.
Amazing.
So, look, are you high?
Today, yes, I am.
So, do we have a name for his show yet? Do we have a name for your show?
I don't think we've discussed it yet.
So is it just
So
cooking
it's
with
going to be
Marcel?
a surprise still.
Oh, I'm excited. This is like we were gonna,
Magical butter moments.
yeah, magical butter with the
Maybe it should be,
with the mad scientists. That's what I think it should be.
right?
Mad science and magical butter.
So a lot of good being done.
Science and cannabis.
Well, we know
with
you.
Marcel.
You love science.
I love science is sexy. And cooking with oh my god. And cannabis is a science, right? In order to because you like dosing and you have to be and people medical patients
Well, you
have
know what's
a
kind of funny?
amount they want, need.
We have Chef Marcel here
Mhm.
who's trying to infuse food with cannabis and not have the cannabis taste. And do you remember when we were at the Expo meeting the entrepreneurs that wanted to get the smell out of the cannabis? Remember the
Oh yeah.
Remember?
The entrepreneurs. Yes, them. The Cannabco,
Yeah,
that's what they were
Cannabco.
called. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. And they took the smell out of the cannabis.
Yeah, it was
What do you think of that? Odorless cannabis.
I don't know.
I like that. That's his answer.
I would never
Oh.
smoke odorless cannabis. I like it for the terpenes, the flavor, that sort of stuff. that's been a struggle. They've been trying for 40 years now.
So I can see. So he was saying that, like if you smoke it on your way into a wedding or a baby shower, or you're off to see your grandma, or you take a step outside for a minute for reasons like that, maybe, or if you have a job where they can't know you just smoked a joint at lunch or whatever.
It's a hard one.
You're talking to someone who goes everywhere smelling like cannabis.
That's why
So for me,
apparently I smell like weed.
it would have been great when I was younger. Great for, younger people that have office jobs, that sort of stuff. But
Right.
as for me, I go everywhere smelling like cannabis. That's my.
So
I have no problem with
So
the
they
smell.
wouldn't have been your thing, and they weren't
No.
really your thing either.
No, I have.
I
no
was
problem with
intrigued
the
and
smell.
interested by it, and like I love the science and I like what people are doing. I mean, I think there's room for all of it,
Oh, there's room.
but it's not my.
Somebody will have a
Not my
reason to
thing.
use that. Myself, he's I don't know, a few years too late. Could have used that a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because nobody wanted to smell.
How
like
many
weed.
milligrams have you eaten
Max I've eaten is 2,500 milligrams
in a day?
in one day in one sitting.
And
One
did you go to
sitting.
sleep or did you?
I just giggled all day long.
You didn't trip balls. You just
No.
giggled. Lester trips balls.
Eat another chocolate.
I want to. I want to eat them all.
It's 25 milligrams in each.
I know. That's why I need to just chill a bit.
Whoopity whoa.
Because,
Right?
Yeah. So cannabis is super exciting. I'm really excited about all the stuff that's going on. To have a chef to come in and you're gonna infuse
With a pretty
food.
display. That's nice.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's exciting.
Thank you very
it's
much
not
for
just,
setting that up.
And if we're talking about patients and medicine,
Yes.
it's instead of pills, right? This is really, really, the word's not even nice. It's just a great way to consume and to use it for, what the plant's for.
I agree.
Like, for real.
It's a healing plant, and that's why it's here. And it benefits so many people.
And grandma might not go smoke a joint, but I bet you she'll eat a strawberry,
Oh, damn.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
100%.
Like, for real. And
Yeah.
and it's scary when you get diagnosed with whatever that you're getting diagnosed with. And it's, you're in doctor's visits all the time and you have pills and this and that and you're going for tests. Wouldn't it be great? You have a magical butter and you have your oils and your tinctures and you have a nice dinner at night that helps you sleep and calms everything that's going on inside. And
It even does cosmetics. It has lotion recipes, foot balm recipes, all
Does it
sorts
really?
of things. Yeah. So as an older person or any person, you could become self-sufficient making everything for yourself with the one machine.
it's really cool. So I have
I'm agreed with
this is the
empowering
2.0, the 2E version. I have the original. And I was saying that it was a younger looking, hipper looking whole thing. And now I think they've sleeked it. They've made it for like every soccer mom. Like everyday person can have this and use it. They've sort of calmed it down so it's not so.
You could sit that
An
on
accessory
your
to the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. I would
Yeah.
leave. Mine is on my counter.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Well,
A
that's
nice piece for the kitchen.
And start to finish to make oil. Did it say on there? Herbal oils, 1 hour. Really?
Yeah.
So do you decarb your stuff first or you
Yes.
throw it just in?
Decarb everything first.
So it came with a decarb box.
Yeah, this one did come with a decarb box.
It should be inside the box, yeah.
Is it in there?
Yeah,
Is it
because
not in
we went through that.
That's really
There it
cool.
is.
Like that's really cool.
It is.
So you decarb it first, then you put it in there with your oils or butter. What oil do you use?
I generally stick to extra virgin olive oil if I use oils, or if I'm making tinctures, I use an MCT or a coconut oil.
What does MCT stand for? What is that?
It's a medium chain triglyceride taken out of the oil so that it becomes liquid, viscous versus hard oil.
Right.
Oh, okay. And I saw somebody, it was a magical butter recipe, actually. It wasn't a somebody. I read it somewhere about adding what's it called? Something you add that extends the life of your butter. What is that stuff called?
Oh,
Not
damn.
ghee. Is it ghee? No.
Naturally?
Yeah, it's in one of the recipes it says add a tablespoon or a teaspoon to the magical butter. Where's the books?
To
Marcel, give me the
naturally
books.
longer the life of it.
It creates longevity, I think, to your products you're making.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. You guys remember, chat amongst yourselves.
I don't have spectaculars.
I'll look for it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what the stuff I mean?
I don't use preservatives because I don't
See,
let
I
anything
think
last
that's
that
it's a
long.
vegan preservative. It looks like honey.
So a natural.
It looks like a syrup. I bought it at the bulk barn. It's like an oil. It's a weird smell. It looks like honey. You take a teaspoon or a tablespoon.
Like soy lecithin type stuff?
Yes, not like. That's exactly what it is. Only I couldn't say that word and couldn't
Boom.
remember it. That is it. Yeah. What is that for?
Foreign to me.
It's a preservative. It's used in chocolate bars, everything.
Is it bad for you?
No, it's made from soy, but it just has a distinct smell.
Yeah, it has
that
a
I
real.
can't get by.
I don't
Right.
like it either.
And with us, everything is made fresh daily. There is no, I'm not making, if I'm making butter, it's for use that day or the next day.
Oh, okay.
It's not for prolonged use, but you can do different things. Yeah, soy lecithin is and if you're doing gummies, you can use stuff like potassium sorbate, which is a semi-natural preservative.
So now, is there a difference between the oils?
Yeah, like can you make all different oils in there?
Oh yeah, you can make any oil type that you would like, right from coconut to olive to sunflower to whatever.
So there is different beneficials for each?
Yeah, if your particular family likes a certain type of oil, then you make that oil.
Or if you have nut allergies, like you
Yeah,
said,
right.
you don't want to use any.
Yeah.
So
Peanut-
I have
peanut
Crohn's,
oil.
and MCT oil sometimes can be hard on my.
It can be.
Why do we know why that is?
It's just a viscous oil, right? So it goes right through you.
Okay,
literally.
so literally
It doesn't digest.
because I was just
And
like
that's the purpose of the
Yeah.
MTC,
Yeah.
right? You want it to. pass through,
Oh. You throw the ingredients right inside and whoop it up right there.
Yeah.
I'm just reading all this stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, I was listening to Dr. Mike Hart talk about that. MTCs.
I'm not reading this stuff because half of it is in French. All of a sudden I'm like, what?
Well, you found out what we wanted. It was a preservative.
Yeah. So Marcel, thank you for coming. I'm excited to I'm just excited to
Wanna
watch
see
you
what
cook
you
and
cook
see what
up.
you're doing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that was delicious. I didn't taste weed. I'm starting to feel the effects. It was delicious. This is amazing. Like, it looks easy as pie. We'll see if it actually is that easy.
Nice
It
presentation.
says, I mean, it gives you each thing says 30 minutes start to finish or an hour start to finish. So we will see.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to it.
Well, Marcel knows though. He says it is that easy.
It is that easy.
That anyone can use it and anyone can use it.
So where can people find you online, Marcel?
They can't.
They can't. No.
Okay.
They can find me on Facebook. We have a company called Devil's Lettuce Edibles
Okay.
and Devil's Lettuce Cooking with Cannabis Company as well. So I'm easily found on Facebook and social media.
Devil's Lettuce is coming to cook at Wiki. And now you'll be able to find all his magical butter videos at
Right.
Cannabis Wiki.
Right in the chef.
Yeah.
So guys, look out for it. You know, always where to find your cannabis talk fresh
And a little bit sticky. I want my turn.
Keep it locked to Cannabis Wiki, the green room, and we're out.
See ya.